What's up, YouTube? Hello, YouTube, and welcome at my channel. Today we will be doing PPI. I hope this makes me sound much more Canadian. So I'm looking at this bearish order block. We can't get above. This is our daily. It's pretty much the same thing in the week. And our monthly bearish order block. We just can't seem to get above. So my guess is that PPI is going to rip up into this liquidity and then sink. That's my guess. I don't know. My guesses are about a 50-50 so far as Fed folders go. But I like these equal highs right here and that fair value gap right there. I would like to see that repriced to first, and then half of this wick and these equal lows right here. I know it's way far away. It looks totally unrealistic for price to just sink. Didn't you do that? And it's like, whoa, okay, we're not actually that far. So let's check out our daily time frame real quick, because it's likely these things are going to want to launch to a certain array. So we got this pig here. And I mean, yeah, we could come up all the way into here. If we break above half of this guy and close a candlestick, yeah, we could launch for this, but we're at that area where it's like, you feel like retail. It could go up or it could go down. So we'll just let it show its hand to us. But anyway, this is something I'm looking at here. A little repricing back and down into that gap, and perhaps this one right here. So, you know, look at that candlestick. Look at how big that expansion. Look at how much volume, or look at the range and price that it encompasses here. Do you really think that that low there is really that far? Or that one? Or that one? Look at this sucker. Honkler. So it's not really out of the woods here. So this is our bearish breaker here from yesterday, and that's our mean threshold of our order block that we can't get back above. We don't want to get back up above that. I'd like to see this thing sink. So we got a few seconds left. DXY. Where you going, baby? DXY looks like it wants to run for that double top. So let's see what happens. We're going to play on the 1 minute this morning. Alright, 20 seconds. I'm going to get rid of this guy here. We already know where that is. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Holy schnecky. Did not go up first, but I was really wanting that to go down, that's for sure. Bang, right to the first target. I don't like that we traded down first. It's not the end of the world, but let's just see if we can remain underneath some strong arrays here. And, you know, we're in a premium. This is why I picked down. Everybody who was in profits has now been binked. watch it come right back up into the range. You got some more for us, buddy? This is where all the gamblers are trading. All the ones who pretend like they know what they're doing, they're in here right now getting wrecked. You don't want to trade before a Fed folder. Unless you're swinged and you're in position for it. But with most firms, we cannot swing trade or hold overnight, so it's lame that way. 15 minutes, check it out. So we ran to my targets that I was aiming for yesterday. Great. Nailed that sucker there. Great. So what am I looking for now? Well, I would like to see price come dig up into here and then sell off one more time. That's what I'd like to see. I don't exactly have a bullish bias at all. Like, unless a certain level gets hit on the month, the midway point of this candle, we close a daily candle above that and I'm bullish. Otherwise, I'm mega bearish. DXY ripped, grabbed all the liquidity above, and then went right back down to its range. Crazy. So there's the first 5-minute cycle after the news release. You know, if I wasn't so bearish, I would be considering this a Judas swing for the ride up. But I'm not bullish. This chubby little bugger here, this is like the best we have at a breaker in the 5-minute. DXY hit my double top. No. Not even close. It didn't really do much, did it? So that is a bearish order block with a volume imbalance. That thing could start tanking actually. So we need to get back up above that soon. So there's our new week opening gap. That was the draw on liquidity. Yay. So this breaker works in relation to the time frame that we've chosen. So in 7 minutes, we need to close below this sucker to consider this valid or useful. I like how, and I say this facetiously, price yesterday coming down for my targets after close. Just did nothing all day. Well, I keep saying it did nothing. I mean, it did that, but it wasn't sustained and it was thoroughly annoying. DXY went right back down to where it came from. That's not singing a whole lot of, hey, let's jump in a trade. Oh, 4 more minutes. Wow, there's only like 1 second of delay. That's pretty good. Oh my goodness, DXY is dumping. Unfreaking believable. if we see that monthly order block freaking reprice too, Nasdaq's gonna freak out. So the 5 minute has a bearish, not a bearish, but a fair value gap right there. I'm digging at it now. One minute, 10 seconds. Thirty seconds. So we got the close below. That's pretty good. this here is yesterday's close. And then we'll mark out the opening bell at 9:30 and see what kind of commotion we can fluff up. You know, in a perfect world, this thing would just start getting heavy and run for all the chasers and then run out that double bottom right here. In a perfect world. So if you guys are pulling any fibs, exclude this wick. Don't count that into your analysis. My mom is up 50,000% on Pepe on a 200x trade. So we came back and touched the fair value gap in the 5 minute and the breaker, which is pretty nice. So if we can see it get heavy here, that'd be cool. If not, that's okay too. this pool of liquidity up here. Now, personally, I'd rather leave this for later, but you know how it goes. The dollar is in a bullish money printer. So if this 786 that it's in is holding, we could see higher pricing for the dollar. So like if I wanted to measure premium and discount now, I would exclude that wick. So you see how we're just dangling with fair value or equilibrium here. That's great. So if we start snapping back above, obviously coming for these. So on rate releases, we're expecting breakers to fail. That's our expectation. It's not that they will. It's just they typically do. minutes and 42 seconds to the opening range and our 15-minute fair value gap. DXY is losing its zone here. It'd be best if this was an up close candle. We don't want a little 15-minute candle down close to get a close above here. I wouldn't suggest copying me. This isn't a live account. But if it can get back up into here, I might consider taking a trade. DXY is starting to pump back up off that 786. if we can stay under this breaker and leave this gap alone, that would be ideal. Wouldn't give me an entry, but thinks he's sinking. I want to see us snap back through this breaker. Violent push. Come for this guy here. Sorry if you guys are messaging me. I don't have YouTube live chats open. My apologies. Go through those right now. Ooh, 26 of you. Hey, buddy. Hey, Lifer, Robbie. What's up, buddy? Happy Tuesday. Good morning, good morning. Jake Sully, Crypto Sam, what's up? When Lambo? You don't have a Lambo yet? Dude, get into my mentorship. Let's fix that. Let's get Crypto Sam Lambo. Crypto Sam Lambo. Let's get him some Lambo. Jake Sully, what's up? Kazma, what's up, bro? I'm very impressed, accurate by seconds. Thank you. Massive trade, 4 second on the dot. You're funny. Good morning, Xavier. Levels are very well respected so far. Any volume today? I'm at work, phone's in my pocket. We'll follow along with this volume. We're just letting all the gamblers get trashed right now. It's not wise to be engaging right now. What's up, St. Patrick Trades? Oh yeah, my mod. I know who that is. What's up, buddy? So DXY just ran for sell side liquidity. So I'm expecting us to get back up into here. And we don't have to, but just at least just come and nibble on this. Maybe. You want to see it pop through that, yeah, and keep it there. Keep it there. Hold it. Give me another pop. One more of those. Yeah. And DXY just sunk. Come on, Nazi. So we're in that 15-minute fair value gap now. Now, if we were bearish, which I totally am, I would like to see price start falling from here and the DXY says that's not going to happen. So now I'm anticipating that to get rocked. How do you know your shit's about to fail? Go look at your Dixie. See what she's up to. So right away I'm looking at this specific candle here. If we get back up into this price level, I want to see this slap silly. Nice. Dixie's still heavy. She's still bumping. Okay, so we had our bearish breaker fail. Our fair value gap is getting really deeply dug into, and now we're in our order block that we want to see snap through. Wha-bam. 30 seconds till we close this candle. If we can get above half this could be our inversion fair value gap. Could be. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it could be. Seconds. Get back above there. Good enough. Watch how it disrespects this blue box here. Slingshot. Snap. Y'all blowing the candles. Some people started blowing, some people started inhaling for the blow. All together now. I'll never forget the first time we did that with Love Learning. Oh, that was so cool. Okay, so this is our little bearish breaker here. And if we're going to see this snap out, it's inside of this bearish order block here. So aside from this candle, the blue box, I want to see this start getting disrespected here. So far it's showing a little bit of respect, and I don't want it to. So for the opening bell, I'd like to see it snap up into this here and perhaps touch our bearish order block in the monthly, which is around this level here, our weekly and daily mean threshold order block right here, and then just start dying. I want to see NASDAQ fall off the face of the planet. So right here, this is it. This is my line in the sand. For all you wondering what terminates my bearish bias, it's this candle right here in the month. That right there. 18,930 or 18,390. We close a candle 15-minute to 4-hour above mean threshold, and I'm no longer bearish. So price can come all the way up to here if it wants. This is the monthly, the weekly and daily bearish order block right here. It can come all the way up to here if it wants and still be bearish. For me. So 9:30 opening bell. I like to see this thing rip, create its Judas swing, and then just send it straight to the ground. And DXY is still dumping. Looking like it's running for a bigger 786 from Friday's low. So I'll leave that for you guys to investigate. There's some equal lows above a 786. I like it. I went to the 15-minute for that. Oh my, does the bearish order block hold? Does the order block hold? Believe me, you guys, I would love to short here so bad. Okay, so we are above opening price. It is 9:20. We traded up first and took Asia's high. We did already take Asia's low, so that play is gone. We have a very beautiful Asian range. We have a very beautiful central bank dealers range. You guys, oh my goodness. Let's see if the 5-minute touched that fourth deviation perfectly. Not the fourth, but the 3.5, which is still a thing. Ooh, market structure shift, fair value gap in the 5-minute. Not bad. This is tough, guys. Seeing it both ways is a chore and pain in the arse. We're above opening price. Finding sensitivity off the order block. If that's our money printer, that's our top. Wow, that drop was 450 ticks. Unfreaking believable. Over. Okay, so I am triggered short. Triggered off the fact that we couldn't get back above this order block or this breaker. We smashed through this one, that's fine. And like I said, I got a bearish bias, and if this trade fails me, I'm okay with that. So please know what you're doing, know your risk. And don't go and kamikaze trade and click yourself to death if we lose this one. And because I'm triggered in a trade, I'm going for a walk. I'll be right back. I don't like to do the Care Bears there. I got 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So now I'm checking out my gap risk. So that blue line that I just put on there, that's the close of yesterday, New York. So this would be our opening range gap here. So I just want to see half of it reprice to and then sink. And of course, we could totally get blasted here, okay? It's very important that you understand the risk if you're taking my trades. 9 a.m. could see these equal highs just touched and then dump again. But I'd like it to just start getting heavy. And then we have that dork talking at 10 a.m. So that's going to do something cool probably. 30 seconds. The midway point almost reached. Here we go. Oh, it took me out of that trade before the candle even hit it. Just snapped that bearish Matilda at the halfway point. That was pretty cool. So the opening range gap was filled. 18, 2, and 3. I'd like to see it come reach into here. And I'll be aiming for this low right there. I was hoping it would give me another stab into here. Oh, my candle's glitched out. The bid and ask is way down here. My candle's up here. Wild. The 5 minutes looking exceedingly bullish. Closer I get an entry into this order block, the less risk that I have to incur. And it's running for me. Yay. Oops. bearish order block to friggin' hold. It's okay, it's not even a 40 tick stop. It was the last PD array in the matrix. It was looking good for a second, wasn't it? That's so funny. Well, I did my job. I waited half an hour after the release. I found my bearish order block. I hit it. I lost. And that's it. That's all there is. I don't know why, but when I'm live with you guys privately, everything works out real good. Real good. And then when I go live on YouTube, it just seems to shit the bed. It is what it is. So there's our fair value gap reprice too. Now what happens here? I'm just curious, does it want to go any higher now? Does it actually have the willingness to come up? A little fair value gap here, double top here. And let's see if this bearish bias gets negated here. So, this entire structure is my money printer. So we're basically at the line in the sand for this now. So we snap above this and close the candle. I'm looking for that and maybe a bit higher. We hold this and I'll be looking for that. That's it. That's how it works. Not much else to say. We're in pretty freaking treacherous times in the world, and the markets reflect that. So this candle here, that was my resistance from yesterday. If this gets flipped in support, we could see some more upside. Closed above the breaker. Crazy. So, looking at this guy here for some sensitivity. Bullish order flow will snap right through this guy just like it did this one. This one here. This whole balanced range here, look at that. Wow. So I'm not seeing things that I want to see for the day unfold. We went backwards and then up. So it is what it is. Sorry guys. Until next full there, take care.